The first heat underway with battens. So Glenn Huntley leading out. Cooper Alcombe from Sandringham. Mitchell Carney. Old Scotch. Jock McWilliams. Keelos and Bernards. Roman Muse. So Old Scotch firing up in the back half of this 200. Glenn Huntley on the inside. May have the sit at this early stage. Good pass to Scotch. Sound to Glenn Huntley. Keelos and Bernards will hand over to Connor Muse. So Glenn Huntley on the inside. Scotch firing up on the outside. KSB still in touch. Sandringham is Oliver Conrad. So down the last 50. Glenn Huntley on the inside will have the stagger as they hand over to their 400-metre runner, which is Ja'Kiah Honor. So Scotch's Bart Leeton. And for Keelos and Bernards, Mark Maverickus. So out in front, Glenn Huntley. Bart Leeton doing a 400 is fantastic. Was successful at the All Schools over the 15 and longer distances. Keelos and Bernards closing the gap, third to second, but Glenn Huntley 200 out. Bart Leeton may wind up. He's a stayer. Keelos and Bernards closing the gap from third to second. But a cheeky look from Glenn Huntley on the inside. He's about to hand over to Brady Ryan for the last leg of this medley relay. Bart Leeton needs to hang on. Keelos and Bernards pulls out into lane 2. So KSB will hand over to Ethan Bloss. Scotch, Sam Allen. So Glenn Huntley. Good run by Leeton. Keelos and Bernards side by side with Scotch. So the battle's on. 2 laps as they settle down into their rhythm in this first of 2-time finals. So Brady Ryan out in front from Glenn Huntley. Scotch making a move. Sam Allen wants to bridge that gap early on. Ethan Bloss from Keelos and Bernards in third. And Sandringham's Freddie Barrett Judd now has the baton over the 800-metre distance. So a cheeky look at the watch from Glenn Huntley's last runner, 600 metres to go. Scotch has made up the distance and sitting very comfortably, about 2 body lengths back, which is actually an athletics term and a swimming term and also a horse racing term. So Glenn Huntley, Scotch battling it out. Keelos and Bernards have got a bit of work to do to get into this medal contention. This is about timed finals. Scotch will take them in with 1 lap to go. Glenn Huntley still in touch. Scotch 400 out. Keelos and Bernards will be third, and then Sandringham currently coming into the home straight, 150 from home. But Scotch is setting this up beautifully. Glenn Huntley, you've got some work to do. Keelos and Bernards are still in the hunt, but they'll need to get a wriggle on. So down the back straight for Scotch. Sam Allen fighting that headwind, looking really relaxed. Glenn Huntley tucks over the right shoulder to see where they're sitting. You're in second, young man. But this is a timed final, so 221 metres out. Scotch are going to set the pace. Glenn Huntley definitely in second. Keelos and Bernards in third. But it's going to be about the time for Old Scotch. Jock McWilliams, Oliver Moore, Bart Leeton and Sam Allen. 120 to go. What's the time going to be set for this second heat in the time final of the under-16 medley? Scotch need to set the time. 70 metres to go. Glenn Huntley in second. Scotch starting to tie up. The time sitting around 3:36. So a great finish from Old Scotch. Around 3:42. Glenn Huntley second, and KSB will be third as we head back to Ross for the next presentation.
Thanks, Glenn. Presentation out for the women's open 4x1500 meters. Receiving the bronze medals.